Hey everyone, this is Micah, and I am back with vlog number 2 for Project Partridge, which, by the way, is so not going to be the actual title of this game. That's just the working title while it's in development. I have this thing where all of my games, while they're in progress, are named after birds. So there's Project Sparrow, Project Falcon, there's Project Albatross. That's going to be a fun one. And I figure Project Partridge, it's Christmas, it's a Christmas themed game, so Partridge seemed appropriate, despite how much I hate that song. I truly, truly do. And I hear it, it's December, I hear it 5 times a day when I'm downtown where I work, and there's just no escaping it, so best thing I can do is buck up and embrace it and write it out, so that is exactly what I'm going to do. So I got way more done in the last few days than I thought I would. I'm quite pleased, actually. And part of that, all of that is due to me getting less work hours this week at my job. So I'm sure I'll cry next Friday, but for right now, I am taking advantage and it's totally paying off. So rather than you watch me talk at you for the next few minutes, let me just show you what I got up front. So this is the start view. I have multiple views working now. You know how when you start a game, there's the start screen, the menu screen, the actual in-game play screen, and then you have options and loading and such. Those are all different views, and they each handle their own drawing, their own input, their own logic updates. So I have that now, and that'll make adding new features way easier. So yeah, here is the main hall, which you saw last time, and you'll notice right away that I'm using actual image graphics, no more colored squares, and I wasn't going to do that this early on, but my main goal was to get items and inventory working, which I did, and I will show you that in a second, but I had to have graphics to actually show the items in the first place. I could have just had, a text description or the name of the item and work with that, but that will require just as much work and time as using legit graphics, and since I'm going to be doing that in the end anyways, I figured, just buckle down, get that part done, and save the time. So I did. I'm quite pleased with the actual result. And, oh yeah, something else. So notice the health bar. I stand up for fire, actually burns me now. Actually hurts the player, so see if I can fight it like last time. No! Okay. Reload. Alright. Attack, and I'm trying to do the punch key like, remember how last time I could punch fire and it died? Apparently, that's not happening anymore. I'm not sure what I did, but oh well. So, yeah, fire is now invincible to my punches. Yes, I can pick things up. I can drop them. And if you look at the message that comes up, picked up a rock. This is obviously not a rock. These graphics, the fire I made special. But these graphics are all brought in from another game I was working on. So this is actually a flash drive. But I don't know. I might have disk drives in this game. I figure Santa's tech savvy enough. He can handle that. But yeah. So you picked up a glue. This is not grammatically correct, but the system works. That's what I'm happy with. So got that, and this is the inventory screen, and you get here by pressing spacebar, and you can select different items. Yeah, rock. It's not a rock. I'll have a rock graphic eventually, but yeah, and whatever you leave on, that's what you select. I don't need to do these things, but yeah. Now of course you can just drop it, and oh yeah. So this is the biggest bug right now. This guy should not be flickering. I'm using the same character graphics for all of the... This is an enemy. This is going to be an enemy. And I'm using the same image for all of them right now. Like, well, got one here as well, and one over here. The reason that it's flickering is, you see the fire animation, the fire is actually 3 frames that are being shown in sequence. Well, the computer thinks that every game character has 3 frames, so let me show you. Images. Alright, so sprites. Yeah, so ignore my scratchy doodles here, but yeah, if you look, fire in 3 frames, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the game keeps cycling through those to play the animation. The problem is, the player sprite, which I'm using for everything else, pretty much, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 and 3 have nothing there. But the game doesn't know that, and the game doesn't care. If it sees nothing, it draws nothing. So that's going to go away. I'll actually have actual characters there next time. But speaking of which, this is not how the main character is going to look. That's just a placeholder, so don't get to like him too much. He is going away. But yeah, graphics and inventory. Oh wait, you know what? Watch this. I'm burning, I'm dying, and yep, I can actually die now. You can lose the game, so I don't have a win screen yet. Let me reload that. I don't have a win screen yet. That's going to come later when I have an actual win condition, so sadly, right now you can only lose or just avoid dying, but yeah, that's it. Excuse me. So, yeah, that is it. That is what I have for this episode, graphics and inventory, which, honestly, I was kind of dreading because inventory systems is where my last 2 projects kind of fell apart. Granted, I was using C++ and using lists and arrays, which I'm using here, are a lot more beastly in C++ than they are in JavaScript. JavaScript forgives a lot. It also does a lot for you that you kind of don't want it to, but it takes some of the control away. But no, the more I've learned how to work with it, I'm actually liking it more and more. I don't know if I would ever release, like, software. And, well, I don't know. It's getting more mature all the time, so we'll see. But yeah, coming from a C++ background and Python, there was definitely a learning process of grief, which is thankfully coming to a close. So yeah, that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I will show you more in the next video where I'll hopefully have some bad guys walking around. Alright.